My bad. I always do that. Yeah. I like the song. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all like the song, the intro. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty nice. We had to go way, way back. Thank you for letting me know the sound was jacked up. Let me also drop this down because he's not more important than the comments. Let's move that over so we can see Bob's screen. Hello, Tony. All right. So yeah. So we here today. Marcus over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't really watch Marcus. I'm just let y'all know I don't watch Marcus, but I'm letting y'all know. I was busy today. I was out, doing things. You know what I'm saying? Got a big event coming up. Y'all will see it pretty soon when it happens. But I just want to come live on my platform. This is what I like. What's going on, Uncle D? You know what I'm saying? Shitty D. What's going on, Shitty D? Vibes Queen. And of course, the most beautiful Miss Kiki Prime, baby, in the building. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that's here. Lucretia, shout out to you. Shout out to the love I received from the real Latrice Allen sector for me going out there and taking upon these demons like Loretta Shitty Doodoo Brown. Trying to probably don't. They come up against a real comedian and they call themselves comedians and some more things. But when I get the roasting, you know what I'm saying? I got the roasting and cooking and speaking the truth. You know what I'm saying? And only God can put on my angelic soul. You know what I'm saying? And just calling it down the middle, straight no chaser. They went to try to do privacy complaints and all that, but we was prepared. You know what I'm saying? We was prepared. And also, people out here talking about I'm gonna get into it. Let me just show y'all something real quick. So this right here is my black belt. This is a real one. This is a great belt. This is how long I had this since I was like 16 or 17 years old. So it's unfaded. My father was in Korea and he studied under General Lee. He became a 6th-degree black belt. And so for people talking about that black belt shit, that's mine. You know what I'm saying? I was a professional fighter before I was even a man. So just want to let y'all know that. We're going to get into it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you share it out. Share out the live. All right? Because there's a lot of people, have been talking all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? Revealing secrets. So-called people claiming victories over something that, like, if you really knew what the hell was going on. And so let me just get into the case dismissal. The first case, I personally dismissed that case. This case, I wrote the case so well, I told the judge that I haven't contacted the U.S. Copyright Office as of yet. He dismissed it without prejudice for that purpose. But no purpose of this bum that's been harassing me, stalker. And we're going to get into the stalker situations because I just find it amazing that Marcus is over here trying to cry about his fucking daughters and himself being in harm's way when all he's been doing is, promoting weirdos to come for me for like a long time. You know what I'm saying? We stopped talking about that bum, over there. Like, I wasn't even doing commentary on him, you know what I mean? But when I found out, I said, hold up, you actually are the person that's promoting these adult ladies that are running around, these old group of grannies and big backs and booger wolves that are out here stalking me and my girlfriend at every step I make. You know what I'm saying? And that person, and one thing I got to say, let me just go ahead and say, I want to just say the truth, how I feel about Benji. I want to congratulate him on actually telling the truth in that email. Regardless of whatever, him and Kiki got going on, you know what I'm saying? like the truth he said, I think it was on October 2nd about that camera slip, it spoke volumes. It spoke volumes. It just lets me know that I'm not blind to what I saw. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw it the same way. We was thinking of like at that time. You know what I'm saying? So I understand, like right now, I look at that situation as nothing but like truthfully, he's not a live streamer. So like what he got to say, it doesn't have much to do with it has really no effect. You know what I'm saying? It really has no effect. And also we want to give well, we got Uncle D here, but we have Sonny here. But I want to say to Sonny, happy anniversary on your rebirth day. And her birthday is coming up pretty soon. Oh, it's August 1st? Okay. But I just show you how invested I am into that little bit petty ass bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got an email, child. Girl, I got receipts, honey. You know what I'm saying? You like, see it. Kiki done fucked up, honey. Shit, I got all kinds of receipts. Screenshot. Ooh, this when she talked about Tracy and why they were beefing in January. And he said something about the icon lady. Oh, okay, cool. When that shit been talked about in court. You know what I'm saying? Same shit. So wasn't nothing new. You know, me and Tracy, we stopped beefing. You know, officially, I stopped doing content on Tracy like around January. You know what I'm saying? It became old and stale, and we pretty much moved on. And then also, it's always been like some issue with that lady. From the point I met that lady, the icon lady came over here, accused me of doing shit I ain't do. So at that point, I don't like being called a liar and a scammer when I ain't doing shit. You know, like call me out if I'm doing some shit, but like when just blatant, just want to fuck with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nah, so we had issues the whole time. And I done did open videos, you know what I'm saying? 5,000 views on the video, you know, and she did one on me too at the same time in June. So it's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? But I just, you know, to think about that, and we're going to get into Marcus too, but to talk about that situation, you know, the truth is I go to the beef sector and I'm treated as if I'm part of the beef sector. I'm not gay. Never been. You know what I'm saying? And he was calling me homophobic, right? I promoted channels of gay men. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to even like put it out there like I got this one nigger over here, a few niggers I go to their house, and little Uncle Tom, he's pretty cool. You know what I mean? So I hate to even talk about that shit, right? What's going on, big country name? But I hate to even talk about that shit. But it wasn't nothing really given and all that stuff, and it's like it was really a waste of time. You know what I mean? And like to go back and forth with somebody that's not in the community as far as live streaming. Yeah, he has a platform, but you know, hitting links and shit. Nah, we're not gonna do that. And then it's also a lineup to say that I'm homophobic. You know, when I never even said nothing bad to you. You know what I mean? I never attacked homosexuals. You know what I mean? With that, who ain't said shit. I dragged shit out of fucking what's his name? The pastor over there in the beef sector, Pastor Jay Wilson, a few times. To the point he flagged my channel one time. And I got it back. You know, I got the flag taken down. But yeah. But you know, that, you know, like all that little shit, I'm not finna. But I already know it's gonna I'm gonna move on. But I'm gonna just say this. I already know it's gonna come to a head. And here it is again. I ain't start shit with nobody. Here it is again. Octavius ain't start shit. Shit ain't really much. It ain't really much. Motherfuckers say they don't want to fuck with you. Okay, we cool. We grown. You know what I'm saying? Move on. You know what I mean? All right. So that's out the way. And we talked about a dismissal. The dismissal of the case was because I didn't file a filing with the U.S. Copyright Office. That's it. That's it. Now, the thing about it, there is something even more, because what that lady has done to me, who y'all call Uncle D, is criminal in the state of Florida, a reckoning is coming behind it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all see, and I'm not gonna put that out there. I'm not gonna put that out there. She'll just find out when it happens. You know what I'm saying? And everything I'm talking about is legal and lawful. Okay? The lady committed an act of cyber sexual stalking in Florida when she did that shit with the photos. By the time I do that, you know, we won't have no problems in the future. In the next month or so, I guarantee I won't have no more problems with that lady. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into Marcus. And that brings me to Marcus, is that Marcus has seen that these ladies, you know what I'm saying, these crew of miscreants, these weirdos, he's promoted every bum bitch on the fucking internet, you know what I'm saying, to open their goddamn cocksucker, I'm gonna just call it just the truth, to fuck with me, fuck with Kiki, when we are like doing vacationing. We're going here, we're going there. We're not fucking with that bum ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Fatty though. I just love me some Miss Fatty though. But like, what the fuck does she have to offer other than talk about goddamn Sonny and hoarding Sonny's videos in every fucking slip? Same thing with the rest of them bitches over there. And then talking about Kiki and Octavius. The motherfucker ain't had no content outside of that. So bitch ass nigga, you was promoting a fucking doxer. That raggedy asshole was over there calling my mom's name and shit like that. My address been put out by that bum ass fucking what I'm gonna just say how fuck Benji said it, that Benji said in that fucking email. I agree with that shit wholeheartedly 1000%. That's how I perceive the motherfucker. Okay? That's how I perceive that raggedy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That bum bitch talking about she gotta wait till a month or two before she can get her goddamn accessories to put her face on. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this whole building the whole goddamn house. Like she ordering boards, nails, plastering, you know what I'm saying? Drywall and some more shit. Bit like, damn, it's gonna take a month to fucking build a face up, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But they have a nerve to just every day. Octavius, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, this weird ass nigga, Marcus, he seen that shit, then he shot at that bitch. And so it wasn't by jealousy of me get this nigga shot and bitches out, because I can give a fuck about Marcus. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a way on YouTube to get your shit in the tens of thousands in no time. You know what I mean? It's in the studio. You know what I mean? Just gotta be willing to pay some money to do it. You know, and have clean content, which me and Kiki definitely produce a lot. We can produce clean content and get thousands of views. We do that shit. Yeah, motherfucker gotta wait a whole month in the bushes. You know? Like, I came on here, yeah, I'm gonna get this hair, like I kind of like it thick like that. I'm gonna have something done to it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But I'm coming as I am. And I had a lot of people sit up on here, talk about every aspect, my teeth, my weight, all that shit. I showed you all my stomach. My stomach don't look like Miss Piggy though. It don't look like Cut to the Catfish. It don't. You know what I'm saying? While at the same time, motherfucker got catfish photos up there to this very day. So like Marcus been weird promoting the goddamn incest bitches. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that talk about incest. Loretta over there, Loretta Shitty Duty Brown, you know what I'm saying, was over there talking about, I guess she was speaking from the abundance of her own heart. That's probably why her son all jacked up and on whatever the fuck he on and shit. Like, and she want to talk about my life, and I looked at the shit that I saw, and that motherfucker got like shit, like this motherfucker done did shit like rented stuff from Rent Center, like a TV or something like that. Like rented something and then held the shit. The bum bitch went probably most likely in the charges I saw. Somebody sent to me. I ain't look for the shit. But somebody sent the shit to me. This bum ass bitch done, but she did it a few times. Taking shit from taking the shit from the goddamn Rent Center and then running to the goddamn pawn shop as if she owned the shit. And then want to come out here and give motherfucker life advice and shit and talk about, yeah, I'll put that on the internet. you know, and that drunk bitch and over big dick Johnny over here. You know what I'm saying? And then like we just looking at y'all like, and then I seen the same thing with your goddamn son. I'm like, damn, renter center and motherfucking pawn shops. I mean, goddamn. I mean, that's what y'all niggas is on. Y'all like, I looked at it and I was like, damn, like that's some bum ass living. Then she had some assault and shit. You know, I don't know who the hell her motherfucking shit. All she gotta do is just grab a motherfucker and fall forward with all that flesh. You know what I'm saying? Just grab a nigga. Just fall forward. And that's assault all to itself, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Shit. That's damn that attempted murder. If she do some shit like that with all that damn body flesh just hanging. I mean, if the weight don't kill a motherfucker, the goddamn snuffleupagus body juice and tissue would smother a nigga. All that flesh and how that shit just motherfucker look like a goddamn melted coffee drop sitting on the goddamn toilet. They want to talk shit. And mad because I roasted the living shit out of her ass. And the same thing with Margaret. Like, I ain't really want to come out here on this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like Uncle D, she looked like a melted coffee drop. And like when she get on the toilet, and then somebody said something about the grandson is over there. He the home assistant or some shit. So like this big motherfucker barely wipe her own ass. So I guess that's why like she talking about family looking at other people's private parts or some more shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's true, and I'm just being a comedian, YouTube. Unlike them bum motherfuckers. Let me go file a privacy complaint. Oh my God. Let me file a privacy complaint. Hey, it's been 2 days, old lady. 2 days. 2 days. It's been 2 days. That video up like a motherfucker. Last I checked, it was like 1,400 views. Solo dolo. On site. Nigga ain't like promote the motherfucker. Just like, shit, let me get a fucked up thumbnail of this raggedy motherfucker and just went live. 1,400 views walked away. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Motherfucker. Well, I'm like, but goddamn Marcus, my daughters could be, me and my daughters, and y'all need to stop. Well, bitch, all you've been doing is promote motherfuckers that's been like sending, motherfucker done sent me, he promoting bitches that done, talking about lied and said I waved a gun. Okay? And motherfucker gonna try to copyright strike that shit. Well, you show your raggedy ass fucking catfish face, bitch. That you mean your goddamn catfish face. You know what I'm saying? It ain't being shown. Motherfucker gonna lie to say that I pulled a gun on her. Like weak ass. And at the same time, gonna talk about, oh, I wonder what the icon lady gonna think about this, that. Well, at the same time, shit. BS, if this motherfucker called the police on me and said I pulled a gun on her. For real, in real motherfucking life. Ain't no goddamn make-believe ass shit. Okay? Ain't no make-believe ass shit. This motherfucker literally said I pulled a gun on her motherfucking carrying Snagger too fast. But these the bitches that Marcus promote. You know what I'm saying? These the bum motherfuckers. And now he over there mad at the manosphere calling all the niggas in the manosphere fat and they got big bellies and the motherfuckers got big ass goddamn subscribers, bitch. They got big ass subscribers, and I'm pretty sure you done probably hit them with a privacy complaint or you done hit them up threatening them with something. So nah, that video gotta come down. You know what I'm saying? You over there simp raging on goddamn West Indian shit. You know what I'm saying? Over there just simp raging over there because you run around here and I told you like an older brother, like nigga, you was gonna get caught the fuck up. And then you around here mad at me, attacking me, sending bum bitches at me. You know what I'm saying? Sending a bum motherfucker. I'm like, God damn, I need to be stalked by some goddamn Instagram models, man. You know what I mean? I need a bitch like Chloe Bailey that is just obsessed with me. You know what I'm saying? I got a woman and shit, but I don't like, damn, here come this pretty ass motherfucker stalking me again. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, damn, boy, like, I guess the roots ain't working other than the fact that the roots are providing, motherfucker putting roots in witchcraft and doing altars, talking to the goddamn Ouija board, you know what I'm saying, going to the root man, contacting the old lady with the white hair, you know what I'm saying, from the Bahamas and shit, try to paying thousands of dollars to fuck up my life, you know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't affecting me, but it's affecting my goddamn enemies. Where the fuck I can't get a goddamn up on this bitch. They got their goddamn teeth straight. And they're mad at me. You know what I'm saying? I got the one over there, Kiki's over there. Like, I agree with Sonny Gas and that raggedy motherfucker, Shitty Mocha, Shitty Mocha, 304, 70-year-old hoe. That motherfucker over there, motherfucker. God damn, motherfucker. That motherfucker be lying. That's a lying old ass lady. Like, that motherfucker be lying. Talking about you don't know what. Other day you said I was 60. Bitch, anything over 65 to me is like, oh, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's bitch, you're kaput, you're through. We can hear you over there suffering. We can hear you. I can't go live and shit because my gout flared in. I can't go live because, you know what I'm saying, I got sciatica in my butt. You know what I mean? I can't go live because this arthritis is just tearing my ass up. You know what I'm saying? Or this lupus, or this diabetes. You know what I'm saying? Because we got hoes over there that got diabetic circles around their motherfucking eyes, worried about Octavius and his coming and goings. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker look like she got on sunglasses when she ain't got them on. You know what I'm saying? Bitch look like she got spectacles on the whole time when she ain't got the motherfucking spectacles on. You know what I'm saying? Her shades look more darker than goddamn Marcus shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like her shit looking like, you know what I'm saying? If that bitch had red around her eyes, like in the photo that y'all seeing right now, it look more human. But this bitch is looking like a whole goddamn raccoon and shit. And like, what's up with these pictures of her that's floating out here? You know what I'm saying? Like Uncle D got of her, you know, like just looking like she about to cry, but she got the camera on her. Like, you a camera shy ass motherfucker. You old shy ass bum. You know, got all kind of mental illness and insecurities. And these the bitches that goddamn Marcus is out here trying to send my way. You know what I mean? And then like the motherfuckers get run up and done up and I do the Buddha punch on niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all that shit to these niggas. And then, they're attacking women. But last I checked, I ain't come from them. I ain't come from no ragged ass smoke. All right, tonight is prime. You the content. You the content. Then this ragged motherfucker I'm talking about. You attacking women. Your first video, bitch, is over there talking about me. Yeah. Yeah, Mocha clout chase. Mocha know. See, I'm going to find that video where Mocha was begging me not to block her like everybody else. I'm going to find that video. The motherfucker came over here. I just got to find the proper time frame. I know how to find it, too. I can find it. I'm going to find that damn video where you in my chat, nigga, and we're going to put your ass on the Summer Jam stream, and we're going to show where your punk ass is over here begging to not be blocked like everybody else has been blocking your ass in the street. So you avoid that shit. You avoid that shit like the plague, little nigga. You know what I'm saying? You avoid that shit like brushing your goddamn teeth because you ain't got none, ho. That's all disrespect with y'all motherfuckers. Y'all ain't no goddamn women. Shit. Like, y'all see, my shit just filled with goddamn laughs the whole time. You know what I mean? Like, you don't see that shit over there. Yeah, that's right, Uncle D. Yeah, they can't stand that we're together. Ain't no refunds, bitch. Motherfuckers are not getting no refunds. That $200 is gone. Bitch, I'm not monetized. Who else is, just revealed, Lucretia. Yeah, they just can't, they can't sit with us. I stole that from Kiki. Yeah, let me look at the chat because I done ran out of content because that half a body bitch over there. And yeah, kid's weird. And the piggy, she was drunk last night. And Vice Queen, the Fiona, you know what I mean? Fiona, half a body. Every time the bitch go out. I give y'all different styles. I do Taekwondo one day. Next day I'm doing Kung Fu. You know what I'm saying? Next day I'm doing Tai Chi. You know what I'm saying? Then I go into the beefing on the computer and shit. Like, pull out the computer. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing a copyright kung fu. I'm doing different styles. Motherfuckers are not entertainers. Motherfuckers are not built for this shit. You know what I'm saying? They're not built for this shit. And did. Yeah, and did. Yeah. And I took that money, for you bitches out there, I took that money because I'm poor. I live in the fucking hood in New York. And did. And did. Yeah, it was a scam, bitch. We're going to meet up together at Panera Bread. We're going to meet up together at Panera Bread. That's right, Mimi. We're going to meet up together at Panera Bread. Y'all make sure y'all hit the cash app. Shit, y'all real, nigga. Y'all hit the cash app. Shit, fuck this. Where my goddamn... Shit, we dropped my own goddamn cash app. My cash app is in the descriptions. Also, guys, my descriptions are looking a lot more professional. So let me drop my cash app. If you want to show appreciation. Also, I want to give a shout out to someone from the disabled community. You know what I'm saying? That follows Sunny, and she has shown deep concern for Sunny and stuff. Come over here and given some great content. She sent a nice cash app. You know what I'm saying? This morning out of the blue, and I greatly appreciate that. And you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate when people do stuff like that. It gives me motivation to show that people really like care. You know what I'm saying? So she sent it because I hit 5,000. So I got 5,000 subs now. You know what I mean? And for the 5th time, because I know haters, they unsubscribe and shit. You know what I'm saying? That fact, let me turn on the subscriber mode. All right, moderators, we got to get on it now. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with y'all. Managers, I got to get some. So let me make sure I got that on. Yeah. So let's get and let's get the likes up. All right. So we're just talking shop for now. But yeah, it's the same drag. Somebody. Oh, okay. Shout out to Real Southern Girl. Shout out, hey, Real Southern Girl, I appreciate you. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. This is the 5th time we having 5,000 subs. You know what I'm saying? But I think because that bum lady, Loretta Shitty Doodle, nasty ass, can't wipe her own ass Brown, when I dragged the living skin off that motherfucker a night and a half ago, I think it was, and she said privacy complaint, they ain't go no fucking where because she's dealing with a goddamn paperwork master. The Latrice Allen sector came in droves. And there's a lot of people from, not Latrice Allen sector, but from the T sector. I was in the T sector for a little while. I started in the T sector. You know what I'm saying? I had a little back and forth with Sean Davey about 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? It was short. So, but my first start my channel, Sean Davey, with 70,000 subs, talk about Octavius Prime. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like 70 or 100,000 subs. He was, so I always been on the top end shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, shout out to the T sector. The T sector came through, subbed up, and members of the Latrice Allen sector that came through subbed up, and it was telling me in the comments, a few of them, some of them on the back end, how much of a bum, you know, bum ass buster that Loretta Shitty can't wipe on ass Doodoo Brown is. So, and I, you know, so, you know, they told me that. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, and they subbed up. They say, hey man, you know, and so I guess the drag or the roast was so devastating. Motherfuckers went to try to do privacy complaints. They ain't going nowhere. Copyright striking, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And the video just me talking in the dark, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was devastating. Motherfucker done talked all on my clothes, put all kind of like jackets on my mom and shit. I ain't went over there to Mocha shit to try to strike nothing. I did. Because I don't give a fuck about it. Yeah. The Grinch. Looking like an obese Grinch that all the fat just fell down to her ankles. From the top of her face down to her motherfucking ankles and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen a goddamn creature like that. That big Yeti motherfucker just looked like a thing. You know what I'm saying? Looking like a goddamn thing. And then don't ever talk that shit about no lady, woman shit. You know what I'm saying? You ought to talk about pedophilia, bitch. But these are motherfuckers that support Marcus stuff. And then they got mad about me saying that shit about like she don't talk about me no more. So I don't really go in that hard on her. But I had to roast her ass about being out here. I had to roast her ass about that shit being found out right here, karate kicking niggas' ass. You know what I'm saying? So my roast wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? I just remind her all the time, like, it does look weird for you to follow Marcus after that shit, came out and said you've been fucking cousins and shit. You know what I'm saying? Watch your own mouth. You said it on my show. And motherfuckers say you done messed up with your nieces and shit. But then they come to find out you around here karate chopping niggas. And that you get mad about pimping because the daddy in the family is supposed to be a pimp, but it sounds like your mama, it sounds like it's a bloodline gene. You know what I'm saying? Shit, y'all some G.I. Jane ass bitches. You know what I'm saying? Doing hot keto on niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Breaking niggas' wrists and more things. You know what I'm saying? Flying side kicking niggas, flying crescent kick, side kick. You know what I'm saying? Jiu-jitsuing. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be goddamn Bruce Lee ass in his prime and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm scared. I'm scared of her. I'm absolutely terrified of her. And her daughter, from what I heard. And I know she like kick niggas in the ass. But these are the people that Marcus support. But Marcus, let's get into the thing about Marcus. Marcus, you are out here bitching and moaning, and you have supported one of the most notorious doxers I've ever seen come across. You know what I'm saying? Cut to the big fatty catfish. Because at the end of the day, that weird ass, straight up and down, built like a paper towel ass bitch. Bitch is built like this goddamn, this can of C4. Okay? Like, her body is like this. Like, her breast is here, her stomach is here, her thighs are here, her ankles. Like, this bitch is, and then you see, like, feet at the bottom of this motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? She got, like, her feet protrude a little bit out from her goddamn tube-looking, tube body of fat. Okay? That's how her ass is built. And, you know, you had all that nerve. Oh my God, and the pig, that's fine. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I know that bitch can walk around wearing the goddamn tank tops in the goddamn wintertime in New York. All that goddamn friction going on between her legs and shit. You know what I'm saying? All that friction. Shit, that bitch stay warm. That bitch got fires going on every time she take a step with her big ass. Anytime she got to get the muster up, the strength to get her big ass up out the bed and shit. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker got to get up and like rock back and forth and throw the fat forward to get up, like get the momentum to get up. You know what I'm saying? They got to throw the whole fat forward, you know what I'm saying, to get up, to help her out the seat or out the bed when she do what she do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she got water in her knees and all that, man. Shit, that bitch got water, pork, jerk pork, you know what I'm saying? Curry goat, you know what I'm saying? Curry pork, all that shit in them goddamn knees. You know what I mean? Got all that shit going on, man. We go here. Yeah. Oh, somebody mad. Somebody unsubscribed. They mad, y'all. They said, oh no, I'm finna unsubscribe, Bill. Bitch, nigga, it ain't gonna work now. I flushed all you fuck. I'm fuck nigga free. I guess I lost one fuck nigga. Thank God. You know what I mean? Let me see here. We fuck nigga free. We happy. All right. So we got that. Y'all laughing so hard tonight. I didn't know I was that funny. You know what I'm saying? I really ain't know. One day, I actually got a friend. I could call him right now, and he'll be like, but he gonna call me by See, all that shit about Octavius, that don't matter where I live. So people don't even know me by Octavius. My real name, look, people don't know me by that name. If I call him right now, he gonna sit there and call me by my childhood name that everybody know me around here. Now that's doxing. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got that. The motherfucker don't even know who Octavius is. I don't work with somebody or went to school with him. Yeah. So, yeah, that was over there. So Marcus is over there crying about his daughters. Let me stay on Marcus, stay on subject. Marcus is over there crying about his daughters. And he's over there basically saying that people got better watch out. They got to, you know what I'm saying? So this is a depiction of his daughters. I don't know what they look like, but see, I respect children, Marcus, so I'm not going to have motherfuckers like, I'm not going to make your daughters look all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Suppose this is all parody. You know what I'm saying? And in the photo, you don't look that fucked up. But at the end of the day, you care about your family. I care about mine too. But you're promoted motherfuckers to have day in, day out, everything. Talk about vulnerable individuals that in my family, calling out names and shit. You know what I'm saying? Of people. You know what I mean? People troll bitches that like I never even that won't even come on camera. You know what I'm saying? Have the nerve to sit there and talk about my life, dox me on the daily, and then you're promoting these raggedy hoes. And then at the same time in the chat, and then you got them in the closet, child sacrificing ass girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Was well, I can't wait for America. When you gonna go live? Cut to the catfish. When you gonna go live? You know, when you gonna live? I just love it. No, cause you over there, bitch. You over there probably playing with your goddamn raggedy ass bony pussy. You know what I'm saying? Listen to it, cause y'all perverted motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like hearing these demonic bitches up here trying to tear me down. Okay? You know, tear me down, tear Kiki down, and really nigga ain't did nothing to y'all motherfuckers. Blaming me for your ass being in the closet. That's your life. I mean, that's the life that you chose. You chose to be a goddamn you were around here writing goddamn memoirs of happy hookers and shit, and then y'all get mad when a nigga call out what the fuck you did. We get mad at the fact that this nigga around interviewing underage girls and shit. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, this depiction is twofold. In the photo, you see the image of the likeness of, this is not Marcus, this is AI, but you see the two girls sitting side by side of him. But he's like, we seen girls on his channel that look like, especially the one on the right. You know what I'm saying? With the braids, that 15-year-old girl kind of remind me. It's just like the AI pulled it up. And I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like the same image of the girl. You know what I'm saying? But you see the picture, and like then it goes into another thing, is that the fantasy of daddy-daughter shit that we heard with our lying ass ears in the closet, trapped in the closet. You talk about the fact that when you get to talking about, we heard you say only in the bedroom. Like, it wasn't no other caveat to that shit. And when you said that, I forgot who channel you said that shit on. But when you said that shit, the person just said, mm-hmm. That meant that, bitch, we know what the fuck we heard. Nobody's stupid. No one knows submissive. We heard it, motherfucker. We heard that shit. And so when we criticize you about what you put on the internet, and then if you notice, my shit is always current. I ain't going back 6 months ago, 5 months ago, or whatever, unless it's tied to a certain event that's going on now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this like, we got to hear that shit about his sexual deviancy and shit like that. And then, Shitty Speaks over there talk about, hell, I do a role playing too. I call a few niggas die. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you did. With your family fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you did. I'm pretty sure you did. But you see this photo, this is what old boy really is attracted to. And in the AI description, I asked it, I said, make a 19-year-old, these are like a 19-year-old, these are like, from what the AI has seen, these are not underage girls. These are 19-year-old women. Okay? But you see the child, even the AI recognized the innocence. It recognized the innocence and the childlike features that are still present at 19. You know what I'm saying? And then tying back to what you said. So you're mad about that. So you hyped up these bums to come for us. And then like, okay, I've been through all that kind of shit in that fire in the black sector, beef sector, you know what I'm saying? And dealt with doxing. You know, so it's not a difficult thing for me to deal with it. But at the same time, I do understand the dangers of it. And then you have motherfuckers that's out here, like you're talking shit about motherfucker called Steve Wilkos. I got a bum bitch that threatened to call the police on me, man. You filled it up. Okay? So you don't see that ugly motherfucker's face. But yeah, motherfucker threatened to call police on me. And did. But this is the motherfucker that you promote, and I'm like, the nerve of your ass, nigga. Then you have influence. You got, okay, you have like 40 times the amount, you know what I'm saying, of subscribers that I have. And then you're telling motherfuckers, some weird ass, thirsty ass, bum bitches that ain't never been shit in life, to go out there and dox me, fuck with me, hype them up, come to their channel, and I'm not fucking with you. So I say, you know what? Let's start focusing on this nigga and what the hell he got going on, since he want to be on this shit promoting motherfuckers to basically terrorize me. You know what I mean? Like, I deal with it, but it's still a form of harassment and terrorism. And did, right? Kiki saying did. But that's what it is. And then it's like you're such a hypocrite. And that's the problem. You came up there and said Kiki need to own up to her stuff. But the stuff what you did with West Indy, stuff you did with Sonny, the stuff you did with In the Closet, stuff you did with Monique, you know what I'm saying? When I was on a panel with you talking about your situations, you're saying I need to own up to becoming better or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or getting a job. You know what I mean? If I'm short on that, I recognize that, or whatever it is. If I get a job, you would never know. If I get a job, I get any kind of employment, I would never tell the internet. I'll be whatever. I'll be like Tommy. Okay? I'll be working for whoever, but you would never know it. No one. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm not on here like running behind, like right here, infected, like people are saying that are being affected by you. And we were saying, then you brag about having sex in Atlanta. It's stuff that you put online. It's worth commenting. I understand your privacy being invaded, you're being doxxed. But at the same time, the same person, and this ain't no shot at Ken, but the same person that you got the pictures from, supposedly however you got it, you know what I'm saying? You showed Kiki stuff. Did you give a fuck about her privacy? When you showed it to the other guy, you know what I'm saying? Online? Did you give a fuck about that? So I hope you remember that when y'all talk about this courtroom defamation shit and all that kind of shit. Because what you did was actually commit a felony. You know what I'm saying? You committed a felony in the state of Georgia. So, you know, we've been having a lot of mercy, you know what I'm saying, for you. And we was trying to move on with our content. You seen that Kiki was over there doing the Trump thing. I was doing my walks. You know what I'm saying? I was just holding down the street sector. Wasn't even talking about you. And then next thing you know, you're kind of find out you're the promoting motherfucker. All this bitch do is obsessed over Octavius and Kiki. And pretty soon, she won't be able to do a fucking thing about talking about me or Kiki. That shit is going to come to an end very, 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 very soon. Very fucking soon. And I'm talking about you probably even by next week soon. You know what I'm saying? You promote motherfuckers who have committed felonies against me, federal and state. A lot of the reason why that shit was dismissed was because, hey, y'all will find out. So all that, oh, I got content and da da da. Like, we'll see if that motherfucker will be able to come back to the internet by next week. Okay? That motherfucker had committed felonies against me, bro. And you just promoting that shit, and then you want to, like, get on here and cry like, you the ultimate weak nigga, man. Like, you say whatever you want to say about me, but, bro, like, I'm not running behind, like, I ain't looking for no mammy-ass bitch to protect me. If a crew of, man, when I say mammy, I'm talking about that slave shit, you being taken care of, like, running up and like, oh, take care of me. You know what I'm saying? Defend me. You know, like, that's what weak niggas did in slave times. They ran behind Big Mama. You know what I'm saying? Big Mama would come outside when the Klan came to the house to confront the white man. You know what I'm saying? And you was so tight. And then you had Nat Turner ass niggas like me. And so, like, my resume online, motherfuckers, plenty of people talk shit. Men, women, you know what I'm saying? Gays. I had the first person that doxed me was some weird a person that was a transgender. You know what I'm saying? Queen Tulsa. I don't have a problem with that person no more. You know what I'm saying? Doxed me because I did a story on the Star Marie Cardi B case. You know what I'm saying? She was cool with that guy, Dennis Byron. Yeah, she was cool with Dennis Byron. And other people like Jovi Beauty claim to be a victim of the same person. So, like, you talk about Cardi, that nigga is coming for your ass. You make any noise. And I made a little noise then. Motherfucker coming, and now I got doxxed. You know what I'm saying? First time I got doxxed on him. So, let me go ahead and drop the link. You know what I mean? I don't want to just keep coming off the dome. And we got other broadcasters we'll do in the future on things. But I did talk to Kiki about it because I know she said she has a few things she had to get straight before she came on camera. So let me get that set up. I'm gonna drop the link. And anybody else that wants to like hit the link, you're more than welcome. You know. Let me get the link for y'all. Drop that link. Smash that like button in the meantime. And shout out to Real Southern Girl for that super chat. All right. And I haven't checked my Cash App. So the link is dropped. If anybody else has anything to say, we don't do the long ass. And let me just explain something to y'all. I've been in the conscious community probably longer than Sinetta. I've been in the conscious community since Khalid Muhammad was preaching at the Nation of Islam, like in the 80s. Okay. And I'm not an old person. I'm not old. But what I do know is what I know more than anything about how cults run. And the conscious community and the spiritual community, they're full of cults like the Nature Boy. Even in these sectors, you got cult followings in these sectors, like in the beef sector, they got cults. They got a cult. And then in a lot of sectors and spaces, there is like a cult following that's like a person that's unquestionable. So let me get his. What's going on, baby?
Hi.
What's up?
Hello to everybody in the chat that I missed. I was kind of like moving around in the house and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Sunny. Happy anniversary. That's what I meant when I said happy birthday. I mean happy anniversary, girl. You could have been anywhere, but you are here. Okay? You're here. You're right where God wanted you to be. So you've been through a lot. You've accomplished to be proud of yourself. So I just want to say, like, happy anniversary. And you know what I'm saying? Just keep your head up. It's, you're gonna have challenges, but it's not all about the challenges. It's all about the smiles and the cries. I feel like I watched Training Day
Yeah.
recently or something, because I'm being quoting Roger for some reason. But anyways, um yeah, I just want to say, like, I'm really over it, like, talking about, like, all these people, like, the posting, I'm gonna expose you, y'all. These corny ass people been exposing me, like, for 5 years on the internet. Like, I'm bored. Is it anywhere else that you want to be exposed? Like, people that I don't like behind the scenes, I talk about them. If I don't like you, I talk about you. It's nothing, but it's nothing that I say behind the scenes that I haven't said in front of the scenes or
Mhm.
on video. So I just find that to be funny. I'm gonna leave that alone though. I'm moving right along from that because I'm bored. Um, any other than that, as far as mucus, getting doxxed, it's never a good feeling to get doxxed. It's always a really bad feeling. Like, you could know that your information is out there. You know that your information is public. That's why they say protect yourself online. You pretty much opened up your whole life online, and you didn't think about those that are around you. Like, especially if you're gonna make yourself popular on social media, you know, um, especially when you're a parent, you do have to know that people's children are watching. And it's just like when you went up to West Indies, her boys were there, and some things that you said, the older boy, that will never get out of his head. You shouldn't have addressed that to that lady right then and there. And you get, upset when people address you about certain things because your children are online. Well, my daughter's online too. She had already been through a lot before you decided to also disseminate photos that didn't belong to you. And you did it online, and that didn't start out online, and it didn't. But you kept telling me to take accountability for something that wasn't my fault. So your address, unfortunately, probably didn't start out online, but you need to take accountability for exposing your people, exposing your family, exposing your daughters constantly, exposing where you live to different people that you don't know, people on the streets and all type of stuff, for promoting channels that actively participate in doxing, and they post up people's homes. They posted up my home multiple times where my daughter actually live. Your daughters don't live with you. They visit, allegedly. Excuse me, allegedly. But my daughter actually lives with me. And you promoted those channels. And even your girlfriend trapped in a closet has been promoting those channels. So, it is what it is. I understand how you feel. It's one thing to know that your address is public record, but when you see it on YouTube, or when you hear somebody screaming it out on YouTube, it's a whole different story. Trust me, I know that all too well. So you know what I'm saying? Some of the things that you do, maybe you need to reevaluate that accountability factor, and you need to reevaluate some of the things that you do. When that group that you promote sent those feces to Sonny's house, you got on here and you promoted the channels. You didn't say whoever did that was disgusting. I don't condone it. If I find out, and you pretty much, everybody pretty much knows who was involved in that, and I didn't hear you condemning that at all. So you get on here and you do a lot of stuff. People say things that you say out of your mouth, and it's all on video. You and Yana sat up there and talked about, uh, your daughter came up, and you and Yana turned the conversation to the bedroom. You can't blame anybody else for how people saw it, how people heard it, how people interpreted it, because you should have never. That girl, I'm not even gonna say young lady, that girl should have never brought up the bedroom when somebody is asking about your daughter. Like, it's crazy to me. So take accountability for some of the issues that you are facing. That's all I gotta say.
All right.
Thank y'all. Thanks to Moz for modding. I see you saying hit the like button. Thank you so much. I be forgetting sometimes, but
Mhm.
thank you. And shout out to Sunny too, because I told her about this cabbage that I made that's too spicy, honey. I don't know. I think I mixed the cayenne pepper up with something else, and I just went to town on it. And oh my gosh, this cabbage is so hot. Like, I don't know what to do. So, all right, I'm gonna try to put some carrots in there or something. Sonny was like, "Did you put sugar in it?" And I was like, "No, I was trying to eat healthy." But Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something. So y'all leave me some tips if y'all
Well,
watching the
you
replay.
get you some smoked turkey backs, and you put them in turkey or some smoked turkey necks. Chop them up and you throw them in there, and then it tastes real good after that. The cabbage get a little sweet on its own sometimes.
Okay. Well, right now I'm just gonna sip my coffee that I just made, and yeah, enjoy my evening, and y'all
Oh,
enjoy
it got
too.
sunny up.
Hey,
Hey
Sunny.
y'all. Thank y'all.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. I just wanted to bring up a point about liquor because people want to keep talking about liquor. I just want to remind everyone that likes to be a hypocrite that drunk minds speak sober thoughts, and y'all was drunk as stuff. Oh, I caught
Mm-hmm.
myself. Y'all was drunk. It was
Mm-hmm.
so bad that you was peeing in public on
Yeah,
live.
Yeah,
it sure did.
it was a mess,
I'm
and
glad
he
I didn't
was
see that.
talking about in front of people, in front of strangers, in front of real people. He was there talking about his girlfriend's vagina.
Right.
Oh,
He
they
was
Yep.
talking
talking
about
all up on
that was it.
her post.
Remember that was the reason that Cut to the Catfish fell out with you. Cause that was just so disgusting. And oh my
That
God,
part.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
The
oh my God,
hypocrisy.
and you know what I mean, talking
Yeah.
about that man's penis like that same thing with old Loretta Shitty Doodoo came up on ass Brown.
That
Same
was their
thing.
excuse. That was their exact
Mm-hmm.
excuse. But here he is, drunk in another country in front of people, talking all up under this young girl clothes and then peeing outside, and I don't hear nobody with nothing to say.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why they were so appalled.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you just need to take accountability. You want air like
Hello. One of y'all broke
So,
like
up.
you said, Octavius and Kiki, you want everybody to take accountability, but you have not taken accountability for anything. You always put the blame on other people.
mm-hmm.
Always.
Always.
So I just wanted to say that.
Always.
Y'all have
Well,
a good
thank
night.
you. You too. Okay, I'm dropping down too.
Yeah. All right. What's going on, Miss Lady? What's going on with you? Willie Smith was good. Yeah, Marcus came for us, especially. Yeah. Shout out to Pinky Glockiana. Shout out to you. It's another girl in the Mo 3 sector. She used that same thumbnail. I think her name's Chanel Cartel. She used the same thing. So when I saw it, I thought it was her. But yeah, let's just go over it. You know, we ain't gonna be here long. We don't have to be here long. But like I said, Buddy's up there crying about being doxxed and everything. And then we told him don't even like really entertain the live stream community. He said he wasn't gonna go live anymore. We told him that the dangers of this. And like when I did my first 2 videos on YouTube and I had like 5 subs, they got like 700. My first 2 videos, one was in 2017 and one was in 2018, like years apart. So by that time, then in 2022, that's when I started actually going live and being a part of the community. But I was doing uploads that were winning. You know what I'm saying? Considering, and was getting attention. It got 700 views real quick. And then I fucked up by getting into the live stream community. Fucked up by getting into the YouTube community. I'm just telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Told this nigga the same thing. And now he's up there crying about, you know what I'm saying, people trolling him. But he wanted to be with all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And then like promoting, you know, talking about Kiki, talking about me, you know what I mean? Months later, after we stopped talking about this dude, he came to my channel in June. And after that, I said, hey, you know, all right, Marcus, I ain't gonna talk about you no more. Then the next thing this nigga doing is promoting bitches that's fucking with me. You know what I mean? He promoting bitches fucking with me. Then he gets in my chat the other day. Then he got a problem issue, but he won't hit the link and address it for himself. But he sent his woman up here talking in all kind of disrespectful tones You know what I'm saying? Like as if like what you're talking about, all you guys do is talk about Narcas. Oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And like she like to talk like a white girl and shit, like, and that shit's forced. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, you from Chicago, bitch. Like, come on, nigga. You know what I mean? You supposed to be telling you like, come on, you really talk like shitty speaks, shit. You know what I'm saying? So I guess like the tricks like that when she talk like she's a valley girl. You know what I'm saying? That's like valley girl talk. That's like motherfuckers from California. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker talking like she misunderstood or something like that from the black sector, beef sector. You know, oh my God, oh my God, I mean, oh my God, yeah, my God, I need you to get alive. Cut to the big fatty catfish. I need you to get alive. I need you to get alive. And I'm like, when the fuck you been to California? But y'all was came up with all this aggression and shit. Like she was gonna check a nigga. Like, I ain't like I'm not the kind of person, I'm not violent, and I could be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I was going somewhere, and I was out there, I went out to Belgrade. You know what I'm saying? And Belgrade, they got some of the Belgrade, it's a football team called Glade Central, and they produce some of the greatest football players y'all have seen in NFL. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bunch of them. Like, there's so many of them I can't even name right now. And over there, then they the guy Anquan Bolden, me and him, we was cool. I was actually cool with Anquan Bolden. I mean, I played football. I sacked him like 3 times in one game. You know what I'm saying? Because all he did is run the ball. But Anquan, all them people that come from the muck, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like really like, it's Florida's not country like that, but there's people that live like in the center near Lake Okeechobee, where the cane fields and sugar cane fields. A lot of them are migrants that came from Mississippi about 100 years ago, and they still like got that country vibe. They love eating pork and being country, holiness, Pentecostal type of vibe. And so one dude, he was sitting there with some dirty dookie dreads, and he had a shirt off with some jeans with his boxes out. And I was at the game, and I'm walking by, and the dude was like, he told one dude, he said, I'm just like my dick. I'm soft until you touch it. You know what I'm saying? I'm soft until you touch me. And then when y'all got to start touching on me, y'all say, oh, he got a big whatever. Yeah, it got big and hard. You know what I'm saying? I got big and hard. You know what I'm saying? When y'all thought y'all was touching me, I got big and hard. That's why y'all had experienced the terrors, you know what I'm saying? The sleepless nights and shit. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing if you're going to wake up and your goddamn channel terminated and some more things. Or what kind of roasting that has taken place on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Privacy striking, copyright striking, all that shit, trying to take down these motherfucking infinite roast on y'all ass shit. You know what I'm saying? So I am the undisputed emperor of the street sector. You know what I'm saying? It is what the fuck it is. Everybody gave up on it at one point. Octavius kept the fires burning, and shit is up and motherfucking running. You know what I'm saying? And all that other shit that y'all got going on. Yeah, y'all, we are our own sector. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like schizophrenic. Like, motherfucker, at one point, niggas done took over the street sector. Then they ain't part of the street sector. They really part of the Latrice Allen sector at one point. Then they say no one can throw them out of the Latrice Allen sector, but then they want to be in the street sector. Then motherfucker come back and try to rename the street sector some shit that ain't never fucking been named. And then Atlanta street sector interviews or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And then we said, no, we're not part of that shit. And because, like Sonny said, we are the subjects. We are the wellspring from which you fuck niggas flow. We are y'all. We are, you know what I'm saying? We are that. We are the wellspring. We're y'all well. Without us, there is no y'all. Y'all are my trolls. These are my trolls. Cut to the big fatty catfish. Mocha started her channel trolling me. You know what I'm saying? Now we got Slimer, Chocolate Drop, can't wipe her ass. Loretta Shitty Duty Brown, excuse me, she joined in as of late, and she getting this motherfucking fire put on her ass. You know what I'm saying? And it is what the fuck it is. And they're mad. Right? So, these motherfuckers are evil. Yeah, these motherfuckers are evil. Okay? So you are definitely the subject, more popular than yes. Yes, they get more views talking about me than that nigga. And I'm like boring as fuck. Like I'm not like my real life, yeah, I'll be like doing things. You know what I'm saying? I'll be doing stuff or whatever, but like I'm not out here like goddamn giving motherfuckers diseases and shit allegedly. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here sexualizing or like in the face of motherfucking underage girls and shit. I ain't doing none of that. How you doing, Kamiko Show? Peace to you. Charlotte Smith, what's going on? But I'm not in the face of these underage girls and have no desire to be. Right? But this buddy, he's doing all this shit. And these motherfuckers, they're not standing up for righteousness. They're not standing up for human decency. These are older women that are trolls. They're like dying. Motherfuckers got bad health. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got the strength to go live. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, motherfuckers talking about, oh, they're winning or whatever. Like, you know, you're losing every day because you're more focused on, with your last days on this earth, on me than you are on yourself. I'd be damned. I'd be diagnosed with cancer. And I want to get on the internet and beef for people that I don't know. Risking going to jail for bum bitches I never even fucking met. I never even met, like, you never even met this motherfucker. You paying $200 to see a motherfucker. Just like you putting it down an installment to see a busted bitch just built like a goddamn, like a fat can, straight up and down. Motherfucker, breast here, stomach here, thighs here, lower legs here, feet. You know what I'm saying? They put the feet here. I'll say, yeah. The motherfucker built like that. Okay? You're risking jail time. Like, all that shit with the federal court, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing. Like, what that person did to me, like, it's just like one or two things I gotta do. And then I never have to talk about the person ever again. And I'm sad that it even gotta go there. But when I see a motherfucker like every fucking day, let me go put up an old video of Octavius, put an old video of Kiki. You know what I'm saying? So what? It's not affecting me, but at the end of the day, it's like your obsession. It's like you're dying. Like, that's what's sad to me. This lady is dying. She's fucking dying. And she's doing all this shit. And she's gonna be known, like, after this all said done fucking with Miss Fatty Catfish, she's gonna be known on her deathbed. Oh, it's Auntie Sugar Booger. Oh, what?
Hey, Auntie Sugar Wooga, babies.
Oh,
and that damn Octavius over here talking about me. You know, he talk about my teeth is so damn bad. He act like he ain't never had an extra tooth in his damn mouth.
Nah, I just got wisdom teeth.
Baby.
I just got wisdom teeth.
You know, you is a man and you is attacking these women. And Marcus ain't never done nothing wrong. He over there with Chap in the closet and you just a jealous. You just a jealous. Cause your woman don't want to be trapped in the damn closet. Maybe if you get your own closet, you can trap your woman in the closet. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Auntie Sugar Wooga Wooga, let me ask you a few questions. How many felonies and are you banned from Walmart? Let's start there.
I'm an old lady, and you don't need to be coming up to me because I'm a Lord Jesus, hallelujah. Get down on my knees down and pray. I just want peace. I just want peace, Lord Jesus. I just
Well,
want
Walmart,
peace in these streets. I
hold up.
want everybody to get
Walmart
along.
wanted peace. Walmart
I
wanted
just
peace.
want peace. I just want peace. I just want y'all to get along over here.
Walmart wanted peace with your roguish ass coming in that goddamn Walmart. That Walmart seen your roguish ass. Didn't they ban your ass for somebody that Auntie Sugar Booga Wooga?
Did you go in my goddamn purse? Hold on, this nigga went in my goddamn purse. You went in my purse. That's my damn light bill money. That's my light bill. I'm about to tase his ass. I'm about to tase.
Hey, I guess she got to deal with that goddamn she got to take care of her goddamn crazy ass son. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Auntie Sugar Booga Wooga for coming through. And let me get up out of here, man. We had fun. We had fun. It's like at the end of the day, I don't want to be like them and just hold y'all here and just like go on and on about the same thing, But shout out to Auntie Sugar Booga Wooga. Shout out to Solid Sunny. Y'all make sure y'all sub to Solid Sunny. Make sure y'all sub to Miss Kiki Prime, baby, if you ain't subbed. We do have some new subs over here. So shout out to the new people. Y'all sub to those people. Shout out to the email people that keep me informed. I always appreciate y'all. Shout out to the people that have been sending cash apps. That really touches my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it's all you're doing is showing me love because I get hated on a lot when you do that. And I greatly appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And the donations I get from Cash App, they actually go into the production of these videos. So the majority of it, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be hungry and shit and y'all hit the Cash App and I be by Publix and I go get that nice sub, you know what I'm saying? Or get that roast beef sub or that turkey sub for a cool like $10. And be like, oh my God. Feeling nigga. Nigga be feeling good. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that show appreciation. And in the street sector that show love amongst another. Okay. I saw something beautiful this morning. I saw Sunny, Kiki, and Vibes Queen on a panel together. It was peaceful. And like a lot of people are putting their differences aside to make sure that the street sector is flourishing how it should be. And each one of the people that are in the street sector, you know what I'm saying? I'll say on our side, they could go live and do their own thing. Everybody, there's not one person that we can name that can't go live on their own and do their thing on their own. They are YouTubers, not trolls. They are YouTubers first. They are bloggers first. You know what I'm saying? On the other side, they can't do nothing independent. They can't go a week independent without talking about somebody. They can't. If they could start talking about themselves, it'll get real boring real quick. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we want to congratulate those ladies. Shout out to Sunny on her birthday. Her birthday is coming up, so look out for that. And I did make some photos for Sunny over there. For a profile picture, it looks absolutely beautiful. I saw it over there on Ken Nola's page, but it had this thumbnail. Absolutely beautiful thumbnail of Sunny. You know what I mean? And often when I do that for people, I do that for people, and I did it for myself, right? Like making those images, and those images are not easily made. They're not. You got to have technology to do it. Like you see the faces of me and Kiki. That's the most difficult part. That's the part they don't know how to do. You know what I'm saying? So I could do as many of them as I want to do, but the thing about it is the the thing about seeing yourself as a princess, if you're a woman, or a queen, or something royal, something beautiful, you know what I mean? It can give a different perspective. I did it for a friend of mine, and it gave them a different perspective on themselves. You know what I'm saying? They felt really good seeing themselves in a better light. You know what I'm saying? So those images are powerful. You know, the haters are mad about that. They talk about that a lot, and they're even trying to copy. Let me say this: you got people that are trying to copy my comic strips, like the one I did with Miss Fatty Catfish and Cleon Dolt and shit like that. I was the one that started doing that shit. Then the bum motherfuckers trying to replicate that shit. Fail. Like fail. You know? It's a secret to being like, let me show you something. So let me take this down. It's a secret. We're going to get up out of here soon. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. But let me show y'all something. I'm like, right now, we're not cool with this person. But do you notice, am I like embellished? Like the nigga actually look better as an AI generated motherfucker. Okay. But I'm not adding shit to this motherfucker. He's actually kind of being enhanced. Right? So I'm still like, I'm not such a fuck nigga where I gotta lie and insinuate shit to the point because it just seems like death, like dead ass hate. I don't hate this dude. But when he did the shit that he has done as far as promoting motherfuckers that have been doxing me and put my family at safety at risk, you know what I'm saying? I'm calling you out on shit. I'm calling you out on the fuck shit that you're doing to me, that you have done to me with your platform. Yeah, you're bigger, but in this live stream community, I'm a bigger presence than you. You are a peon compared to me in this arena. You know what I'm saying? Like in this arena, you're a peon. Yeah, you can go live, you got more people, but as far as like working this shit, as far as live stream community, yeah, you're a peon. And if I really want to be a bully, you would really fucking know. But at the end of the day, I'm letting you know, don't come on here and start crying and bitching and moaning about you being a motherfucking bullied or you being doxxed when you promoted people that put my family in jeopardy and then you don't recognize that shit. The same shit that you were saying to Kiki, you know what I'm saying? You are saying to Kiki about not taking responsibility or accountability for the things that you did. You promoted fuck niggas that all they do is stalk me all day. Weird motherfuckers. Like motherfuckers that are dying. Motherfuckers literally are on their deathbed. At least two of them over there. They're on their deathbed. And they're going to have their name stained forever. You know what I mean? Fucking around, being a goddamn do-girl for a bum bitch that no one gives a fuck about in New York. And it's sad. It's all sad. It's sad. But all right, y'all, let's get up out of here. Peace. Hit that like button. Share the video. Tell people about me. Subscribe. Tell your friends. If you enjoyed the show, do so. Do that. Hey, it's selling those stupid shirts. Like, I gotta talk about it. Selling shirts of a pig and like, you have to be a weird motherfucker to sit there and buy a cartoon of people of a person that don't like that are missing their legs. And I've seen a grown man do this shit. Like, bro, like you're going places on your own with that shirt on of someone that is disabled. There are people out there that are probably bodybuilders, bodyguards, drug dealers, killers, murderers, all kinds of shit, and they got a little sister, little brother going through shit, and then you playing in motherfuckers' trauma, and you liable to walk outside and find yourself in a disabled situation the rest of your life, playing with people. You walking outside, niggas walking outside ain't knowing nothing about no Octavius, ain't nothing knowing about no motherfucking Kiki, and ain't knowing nothing about no damn Sonny. You know what I'm saying? Some of them may know more about Sonny, but at the end of the day, you grown ass men and women are putting on fucking t-shirts that are making mockery of the disabled. I come on here and roast the motherfucker and say shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna go out there, even if I'm slim, fuck all fat people. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all white people. It's just saying, and just hate. You're a fucking hater. But that's who Marcus has associated himself with, and it's only going downhill from here. At some point, brother, you're gonna have to answer for that night that you spent in that room with Sonny. It's just what it is. You're gonna answer for that shit. You're gonna answer for the shit for West Indy. You're gonna answer for the shit that with Monique and stuff like that. And it ain't gonna be this. It's gonna be this judging your ass. Okay? It's gonna be this judging your ass. Okay? They're gonna look at your short, strong little ass and they're gonna say, well, that nigga could do about 40 years. But you surround yourself around haters and whores. Like, you can't talk about the manosphere motherfuckers. I'm not a manosphere. I ain't promoting that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't get into ideologies like that. But at the end of the day, you're talking about these manosphere dudes, but you're buying prostitutes. Like a lot of dudes, like the MGTOW motherfuckers, they believe in buying prostitutes. It's just that you're buying them locally instead of going to Colombia. That's all. Your number one girl is a prostitute. Self-admitted. You can't judge nobody, brother. Like, as fucked up as you want to say my life is, you are not even in the same continuum with me. You're really not. You're really not, brother. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. Love y'all.